So first thing I have to do is turn this sucker around. And then there we are, Facebook Live in it. And that's about the best I can do. You cool? I know, it's ghetto fabulous.
That's fantastic.
You like?
Yeah.
Not bad for a lady that doesn't really know what the hell she's doing with social media. Have almost 15,000 followers, and I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay.
Well, that's okay. I mean, it's A for effort.
Yeah, A for effort, exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen who are not yet on here watching, but will soon, this is Ivan, my new friend Ivan, and his last name is Khanine, and I think you pronounce it Khanine.
Canine, like the dog.
Oh, that's so adorable. So, I've just gotten to know you a little bit here and there over drinks and talking. And I just kind of like, if you could tell all these wonderful fans who are going to be hearing of you, who are you? And how did you like get to be so funny and adorable?
That's hard to answer. Funny and adorable. I think it's a high praise right there.
Yeah. Want to bring it down a notch?
No, I mean I am adorable. No, but funny though. No, I mean I've lived in Las Vegas for about 4 years. I did comedy back in Sacramento, way back.
What years?
Oh, holy hell. 2005 through 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
And then I kind of stopped, and when I moved to LA, I did a little voiceover work, and I'm like, you know what, I kind of want to be behind the scenes and behind the stage and everything. And then I just stopped doing comedy. I just got into more voiceover work, and then I had to fall back on IT because that's my career.
Yeah. Is that why you have the bottle of Rolaids right next to you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually after a night of heavy drinking and work stress.
Yeah. Wow.
Acid tablets. They're delicious.
They are. Some of them are so good.
You can only have 7 in 24 hours. I can pop like 6 in like 20 minutes.
Good Lord.
See, they need some candy.
Yeah.
It tastes like antacid tablets.
Are they calcium based?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that the delicious part? Is that the secret ingredient?
No, not at all. That's the chalk. It's the flavoring. It's all those like chemicals. Because you know they're not putting a cherry in there. They're like fake cherries.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But then the antacid part helps too.
Yeah. So you had a partner sitting in that desk behind you, Matt, but he waved goodbye and left. He wanted no part of this.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Well, I don't know because he left while I was taking a shower.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that just scared him.
Yeah, he was sweet. He smiled and waved. So,
Yeah.
you know, I've said this to you one-on-one over drinks, but I think a heck of a lot of the comics that come out of the city of Sacramento, they're stronger than any other comics from any other city that I've seen. Have you noticed that the comics you've seen in Sacramento seem to be used to a rough crowd where they're able to handle a rough audience better? Because I've noticed.
I think so because there's so many different clubs in so many different parts of Sacramento. Like there's the one near Arden Mall, which is like literally across the street, and it depends on the neighborhood that you're in. But even in the rougher neighborhoods, there's going to be some harder audiences, and so you really need to read.
Yeah.
Who audiences are in what, even like the smallest part of Sacramento, like East Sac or South Sac, is going to be like rich people and the ghetto.
Yeah.
And North Sac is just the ghetto.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed that when comics came to Harvey's in Portland, they could handle any audience and they didn't miss a beat. And then other people would come in from, oh, I don't know, even LA comics would come in and the crowd would take over, you know, and they couldn't handle the crowd as well as Sacramento comics. So, yeah. So you did comedy there from 2005 to 2011, right?
Ish. And I really don't remember much.
That's a good thing, right?
So,
Yeah.
you know, alcohol is involved. So I don't remember the exact years, but that sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, you're super funny, you know, and I'm always trying to push you into going back and doing comedy, and you're like, no, not yet, not really, nope.
To be honest, so was Jimmy.
Yeah. Jimmy Earl, our mutual buddy.
Our mutual buddy. Jimmy
Yeah.
Earl.
He's a gem and a half. So you're a tech guy in IT here in Vegas now? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I work remotely, so really, like, I live in Vegas, but I can work anywhere.
Oh, cool. So, like, what exactly do you do in IT? And does your comedy, do you get to use anything funny in IT? Because what a big difference between IT and comedy.
Comedy is more of like a release, and IT is where I make money. Because there's really not much money in comedy.
Yeah.
Like, your passion needs to be comedy for it to continue, but you're always going to have a day job.
Yeah.
But I work from home, so I'm literally here behind my desk, which is why I have all this equipment. And like up here, I have 5 monitors in front of me, and you're on one of them.
Yeah.
The main one.
I'm sure that you can help me to do a non-ghetto version of this as soon as the government gives us the all clear to come out of our houses.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, I was going to walk you through the software. Like, I use a software called OBS, and OBS just records from multiple video sources. Like, I'm recording the screen right now, my webcam, this mic, and then the audio that's coming out from my computer, what you're saying.
Oh.
And then I'm going to upload it and show it to you.
Okay. Not now, though, but after.
Not now.
Cool. I can't wait.
No, it's a process.
That's cool. So when you go to NASCAR races up in North Vegas, do you wear those headphones?
I wear a very limited amount of clothing when I go to NASCAR. I try to show off my redneck body, my beer belly, because I feel like I get really close to them, much closer to them, to everyone that's a NASCAR fan.
Yeah.
Have you done any NASCAR shows?
Huh? Have I?
Done any NASCAR? Yeah.
I love NASCAR. We never talked about this over drinks yet. I love NASCAR. Yep.
When was the last time you went?
I haven't gone to a sprint race except for once in Pomona or Fontana. Can't remember which. It was like 20 years ago with my daughter. One time I went. But I always watch it on TV. I know you can ask me anything NASCAR, I know the answer. Like, what's a gopher cam?
Ooh, yeah, I don't know. What is a gopher cam?
They used to have this little gopher that was like fake there. He wasn't really there, but there was a hole in the ground at a certain part of the track. And there was a camera somehow that would take pictures of like the tires and as they went by, and they faked it like a gopher was looking at the cars, and they called it the gopher cam. And then they did away with it. I missed the gopher cam. That's all I can say, Ivan. Missed that.
Did they do anything that replaced it?
No, I don't even think they show that view of a car anymore. It made me laugh.
We should start like a change.org campaign.
I know, right? Make them bring it back. Bring back the gopher.
Yes.
So,
sure you can get a lot of people in like Texas to sign up for it.
yes, a lot of rednecks in Texas that would do that. So the Indianapolis 500 has been like whatever postponed. First time since the 40s. I think they did it 2 other times in history. Whatever. I'm losing my audience, my one audience member.
No, that's fine.
So back to you. What do you want to do with your future from going from having done comedy and voiceover acting in LA, Comedy Sacramento for 6 years, voiceover acting, and now you're here at home talking to the entire world from your office at your home and doing IT work, which I don't know what that is. So what do you want to accomplish in the world?
My next goal is to buy a house.
Yeah?
And for the last like 2 years, I've been really focused on my IT career.
Mm-hmm.
Because it pays well, and I'm paying off all of my debts and trying to build my credit score up.
Me too. I'm on a 17-month plan.
See, and yeah, I'm going on 24. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, was it the day before? No, it was like a week ago. I checked my credit, and someone opened an AT&T mobility account under my name, and
Jeez.
it got sent to collections, which was reported. And I saw that, I'm like, holy crap! I don't have AT&T or anything AT&T.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so I disputed it, and then they removed it yesterday. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Awesome. What are you drinking?
Coors Light.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's my quantity over quality.
So did you get that girl at the bar over at the Stratosphere to become a cook for you? Remember we were sitting there
No, fortunately I did not.
She was a doll. Okay, so
Although, that morning that you and I met up for coffee, the previous morning, I met a girl named Leah, and then you'll meet her because she comments now on my Facebook every now and then, and we become really good friends.
okay. Awesome. Well, tell us, all of us viewers that are here, Stephen Pearl is on here. He's a good friend of mine. Big help to me in my career.
Hey Steve, hey Pearl.
Yeah. So tell me some funny life stories, either from comedy or in your life, or
Oh my god.
maybe something that made you quit doing comedy or whatever.
It wasn't anything bad that made me quit doing comedy.
It's just the money.
A lot of my stories start with, so I was drinking. And, like, I don't know if I should be proud of that or not, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
They're drunk Amazon shopping. I have a giant cardboard cutout of David Hasselhoff. I thought that was going to be a good idea. There are a few white lies that I told my ex-girlfriend when I lived with her, and it was me being a little more macho than I actually was. So in Sacramento, I lived on 17th and B Street downtown with my girlfriend, and there are times that she didn't want to go out with me to like the bars or anything, and we'd go to Round Corner, which is just this grimy dive bar, and I loved it so much. Like, that's my spot, that's my thing, that's my home. And I would walk over there from 17th and B because, one, I'm sober when I go over there, and then on my way back, I sober up on my way back. And so it was me and my friend Chrissy. We went to the bar. My girlfriend's at home, and the bar closes like 1:30. We're in our gone 3 sheets to the wind, and we're walking back. And along the walk, you can hit the railroad tracks where the light rail goes by. And while we were walking, Chrissy heard a faint meow, and so we're like, we need to find whatever the sound is, so like wherever this cat is. And she goes off looking, finds a kitten, and we're like, holy crap, we're gonna save the cat because it's right next to the light rail regular tracks.
Uh-huh.
And so I pick up the cat, and she's fine. We're just kind of chilling in my arm as we're walking back to my house. And then as we get up to the tracks and a little bit past them, a light rail goes by and freaks the cat out. I get clawed up and down my arms and my face and everything, and I'm like bleeding everywhere. Cat runs off. I'm pissed. I'm like, fuck you. Just whatever. Go get hit by a train. And so we both walk back to my house eventually, and I forget my house keys in the house. So at this point, I gotta wake up my girlfriend to unlock the front door. And now I'm bleeding everywhere. And she opens up the door half asleep, pissed off because, rightfully so, woke her up. She looks at me and she's like, what the fuck happened? And I didn't want to tell her. I'm like, I got attacked by a kitten. So I told her I got into a fight. And Chrissy is, like, there's steps that go up into the house. And Chrissy's at the bottom of the steps. I'm actually in the house because she's like, no, I'm not dealing with your girlfriend at all. Like, I don't want to deal with this. So good luck, bye. Skateboards off somewhere. And I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, I got into a fight. She's like, how the fuck do you get into a fight with, like, 3 equal scratches everywhere? And I'm like, all right, well, it was a cat. Like, to get into a fight with a cat, I'm like, maybe. And then I told her the story of how we found a kitten. I was going to surprise her and bring her back a cat. She's like, we already have 4 of her. So that would have been our 5th kitten, and yeah. She's not even a fan of cats, so yeah, she wouldn't have been too happy about that.
Wow. So do you have any other funny stories like that? Maybe drunk stories?
They're all drunk stories. When I first moved to Vegas,
Like 4 years ago.
4 years ago. I'm not used to the 24-hour drinking thing. So, like, 2 a.m., cut off, I'm good, right? When I came to Vegas, I didn't get used to the whole bars that are open 24/7. There aren't any clocks anywhere, so you kind of lose track of time. And I woke up asleep behind a Shell station in the summer. I don't know if that's funny, and I don't remember how I got there. I didn't have my keys.
You didn't?
I didn't have my keys. No. But my truck was there. And I don't know how the truck got there, how my wife got the keys, and then got home and left the truck there.
Wow. It's still a mystery.
It's still a mystery to this day. I don't know. It's interesting. Oh, man. And then there's another bar that there's a time when we ate squirrel.
What's that taste like?
Chicken or squirrel. I mean, I've never, it's more tender. And there's not much meat. It's like having it like a chicken wing.
Okay.
Yeah, here's another dumb story. I wasn't drunk for this one. Outside of my house, when I lived off of Garden Highway, it was right along the river, and me and my neighbors, after I'd get off work, we would all pull out our, let's go with BB guns, for legality's sake. And we would just have shooting competitions as we killed beers into the levee. So the levee just kind of went, over, and we just shot into it to make sure, so we're not shooting other people's homes or anything. And everything beyond that was just empty field for miles and miles and miles. But we aimed for the levee. There were a couple bullet holes in my car. while I was driving it. I was coming home and they were already shooting.
The,
And then there's the other
your
time
friends
they
were
shot-
shooting at your vehicle?
Well, the way my house was set up. So here, how it went down. I'm coming home from work, and there's our little firing range, and they're used to me coming home at like 9 or 10 p.m. I got off work early. I was coming down. They were having target practice, and the road ends, and then you have to go through like a grassy field to go to the other side, and then park in front of the house. And so, when they shot the front end and grazed my hood,
Wow.
and then I passed and they shot another one and it grazed like the back bumper. And then I slammed on my brakes and I'm like, ceasefire.
Oh my gosh. And that wasn't a drunk story. That was just
No,
every day.
That was just me getting off work, and they were sober too. It
Wow.
was just bad timing. So after that happened, I know that it was an accident. After that happened, we had rules of we have to have a lookout. So we set up a webcam on the side of the house so we can watch if people are coming.
Back in our day when there was a lookout, it was a person. But now...
Yeah, when you got bullets flying, you really don't want a person. I mean, sorry, BBs.
So you have a connection to hockey. You have a friend that's in hockey, and do you do hockey too? You play hockey. I don't know the verbiage, but I think you.
No, I don't play hockey anymore. I played hockey in middle school and a little bit in high school when I lived in Minnesota. My connection to hockey is Jimmy Earl and Thomas Getz, and I think they're on the same team.
Are they both comics?
Thomas is just funny in general, but Jimmy is a comic.
Yeah. I know Jimmy is, but I hadn't heard the name Tommy Getz before.
No, Thomas is an IT guy just like me.
Okay.
We used to run a podcast called Inebriated Escapades, and that's where him and I would buy a brand new game we've never played before, and as we learned how to play it, we would get progressively drunker.
Hilarious.
And then we would just live stream the game, and it was a lot of fun.
Man, what was the funnest game that you ever tried to play drunk?
Oh my God, we're still playing it. I played it earlier today and yesterday. Wildlands Coast Recon. It's a military simulator.
Wow.
Yeah, no, him and I had a blast with that one.
Now, what makes that game so fun? Immersion.
So you're basically immersed into the game as the character. So as like a military fighter, like a rogue fighter, and you're running a team of 4 against basically insurgents in Bolivia.
So it makes you feel like you're actually in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it brings back good memories. And the way you can run it, I mean, you can just go in guns a-blazing, or you can actually plan it out and go a little more tactically.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes, you just want to go guns a-blazing and shoot everyone and hope for the best.
Is that hard to turn that off in real life? Do you ever just feel the urge to go shoot up a 7-Eleven or anything after playing that? I mean, that's what the doctors tell us.
What? No, there's good and bad. That's bad. Good is I'm sitting on my couch. I'm already lazy as fuck. I don't want to go outside. I want to enjoy my couch in the video game. But no, I mean, it's the same way that Pac-Man doesn't make me want to like pop pills or anything.
Good one. So you're here in Vegas. What kind of things do you like to do when you're not busy being an IT person? Like when you shut that door to that office there, What do you like to go do? You said a little bit about NASCAR. Were you joking, or do you like NASCAR?
I do. Well, I'm not as big of a fan as you are.
Yeah.
And I know little to nothing about it, but it's more the people that are in NASCAR. So I don't know. I don't like Jeff Gordon.
No. He's got a good sense of humor, but that's it.
You don't like Jeff Gordon?
I like when I saw him on a TV show. As far as a driver, he's a dime a dozen to me, but I saw him on a TV show where he was playing I Get That a Lot, that show. And he was behind a counter waiting on people, and people would say, "You look like Jeff Gordon." And he said, "Oh, I get that a lot." And he was funny.
See, I'm proud of myself for knowing that Jeff Gordon was a NASCAR racer, so
Totally.
that in and of itself, I'm impressed.
You should be proud of that.
Thank you.
Yes. I want to continue my friendship with you based on that.
Good. I'm glad that was a prerequisite.
Yes. So tell me what made you choose that particular blazer and that hairdo for this time on Facebook Live.
Oh, I've had a mohawk for 18 some odd years now.
Uh-huh.
And the blazer was actually bought for me by my ex-wife.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a really old speaker you're speaking into, like from the 40s?
No, I wish. No, it's just a blue snowball microphone.
Oh, okay. And tell me about the chair you're sitting in. It looks like a NASCAR seat in a vehicle. Like, that's pretty fancy, that chair.
It's just a gaming chair.
Oh, see?
It's uncomfortable now. It's like 2 years old.
Oh.
And it's got a butt print that is in the shape of a heart.
Oh.
And so now it's just kind of embarrassing when people come over and look at the chair. They're like, wow, you kind of sit there a lot. I'm like, yeah, I do. Whether do I have to or not.
Yeah. So, you did comedy from 2005 to 2011 in Sacramento. So, what were your favorite jokes before we head off for the night? Do you have a couple of jokes still in your arsenal that are your favorites?
It was all situational. A lot of the jokes that I had were experiences from either like a month prior to it happening or a week prior of it, and then like if it would happen, I would write them probably hungover the next day.
Gee.
But depending on, I mean, it depended on what happened, and I don't try to go on an adventure every night when I was out there. So sometimes it would be 2, 3, 4 months before I go back up on stage, or it could be one weekend, and then the following weekend I'll have like 2 new ones or 3 new ones. And I honestly think that one of the detriments of me going on stage was the writing process and going to open mics to test them exacerbated my drinking, which is a lot, or was a lot.
Yeah.
Because for the experience, for the stories, etc., etc. And like eventually, like I could leave at like 3 or 4 p.m. on a weekend, and then I would continue wanting to stay out, or I would meet up with friends, and every single time, never fails. I would meet up with friends, we would end up at a bar, and I wouldn't be home until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And so that got really bad for my health, and I'm like, that's one of the reasons I'm like, I gotta stop this. I'd rather just write off the top of my head, or just make up stupid shit like I do now.
Got it. Wow. It sounds like you were the kind of comedian that, from what you've said, that you could just sit and take something from the week before and talk about it on stage. I know you and I were sitting at Dino's. That's where I met you. And we were talking, and you were like, I don't know if I want to go on stage. And I got up on stage and got you up on stage, and you were hilarious. I thought you were hilarious, and you had nothing planned, and you were just hilarious.
It was, yeah, that was, I don't know if I'm really good at like improvisational or just, I think, and I don't want to toot my own horn, I think I'm good at thinking on my feet.
Yes.
And with retorts and just commentary of that sort. But.
Yeah, that was
yeah,
awesome.
I might go back on stage, maybe. I don't know. I can't promise anything.
Yeah, no, you can't have anybody pushing you, but I'm telling you, there's a real talent there. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, there was that time that we went to that Thai restaurant.
Yes.
Right up the road from Dino's, and Coolio hangs out there. That was a trip.
That you told me. Tell my people about that. It's called Ocho, and Coolio hangs out there, right?
Yeah. Apparently Coolio does stand up.
What?
Yeah, Coolio does stand up, and he's hilarious. And at first, I thought it was just a guy that looked like Coolio, and everyone was making fun of him for looking like him. And then it took me like an hour and a half until I realized, holy shit, this actually is Coolio hanging out at an open mic.
What stage name does he go by?
It's Coolio. Like
That's crazy.
Like, what stage name would he go by?
I don't know.
Stage name of Coolio. By the way, Coolio still owes my roommate Matt shoes.
What?
So, yeah.
Well,
he's like, you need new shoes. I'm buying new shoes.
all right. Well, if I see him at an open mic, I'll make sure to put him in touch with you.
I'm telling you, go there and like whenever they have open mic, I think, what is it, Thursdays or something like that?
Yeah, they used to at Ocho, but turns out Chaz, whatever it is, Chaz was running it, and he claimed that the security guard was hassling all the comics, so they went down to 815 Fremont on every Wednesday at like 9:30, 10 o'clock instead.
I don't know if Coolio's going to go down to Fremont Street, though.
I know, it's like 7 blocks north, something like that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, it is around that area.
Yeah. Does Coolio, is he real tall?
I'm real short, so everyone's real tall.
Thank you. Why am I asking this? I'm short.
Right,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can smell everyone's pubes when they walk around.
That's good and bad, I guess. Well, that's about all the questions I had for you, Ivan. I've really enjoyed getting to know you. I do hope secretly, like the ego inside of me hopes that, I'm sure Jimmy Earl hopes that you'll go up on stage again too. I've had a blast getting to know you in real life, so.
Let's start with baby steps and we'll go live via this.
Yes. Let's keep doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Every other day? Every week?
Well, I mean, I'm home. I work from home, so
Yeah.
we can do it literally every day. I have meetings 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. and now instead of that, I'm free.
Cool. And then you can show me what the hell I'm doing with this equipment.
Yeah.
And I could actually maybe do it like a pro at some
I
point.
can walk you through how to set up OBS, and then if you get like headphones or something, you connect it to your laptop and just record everything that's coming out of your screen.
Okay. Wonderful.
I'll show you the way I set it up.
Okay.
Now I'm going to show you the video.
Okay. I'm going to tell these people goodbye and you and I'll talk, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks you guys for watching. Have a great night. Bye, Ivan.
Bye.
Ivan Khanine. Khanine. Bye.